Hello again. It's been a while, mainly because of work and other commitments I've had. Also, I'm getting over a dose of the man flu, which, you know, us guys really do suffer with that. I'm sure you can hear it on my voice. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to Alan Stratton and Carl Jacobson for instigating the Christmas Ornament Challenge. Alan has done some wonderful work and some really innovative work, so too has Carl, and other turners from around the world have made some nice submissions as well, and it's nice to see everybody getting involved. I was going to do a Christmas ornament today, but I thought, I don't know, there's a lot of ornaments around at the moment, and I think that the chosen few, if you like, who have spent the time in doing them have basically showed us what can be done, and there's no way that I can improve on that. So I thought I'd do a simple lidded box today, which I haven't actually done on video before, and I'm going to do it out of a piece of Oak Burl, and we'll just see how that goes. I'd like to also take this opportunity to thank all the people that have subscribed to my channel in the relatively short time that I've been part of the wood turning community. I hit just over 500 subscribers last week, which is brilliant. It's amazing the number of people that find interest in rubbish, but there you go. I've certainly enjoyed my time here, and I've certainly learned an awful lot of a lot of turners, and I've made some quite good friends out of quite a few as well. So it's been a very enjoyable time. I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a very prosperous and happy New Year, and with that out of the way, we'll get on with the lidded box. Just make a pad, got a bit of paper, don't want an awful lot on here because it's not a very big piece. What this does, as the name suggests, it seals the wood, raises the grain a bit, and then when you sand it the next time, it gets rid of any raised grain and leaves a smooth finish. That's the theory, and it works in practice. Just like with wire wool, take off the sanding sealer, and then the same again. Bits. Give it a nice soaking sanding sealer again, and you will notice it goes on much easier because the grain is flattened nicely. And then with another little bit of kitchen paper, kitchen towel, just rub off the excess, and again let it dry. And as you can see, it does actually bring the grain out very well, very nicely, looking rather good. So as I say, let that dry, and we'll do the same again with the wire wool, and then give the final couple of coats of the wax. Right, I've removed the second coat of sanding sealer and cellulose thinners mix. So now another piece of double O wire wool in the wax, and literally apply it nice and lightly over all the surfaces. And keep rubbing that in nice and lightly, and you will see you'll start to get a little bit of a sheen as the wax is drying and getting hard. You can see slightly there, slight sheen, maybe you can see it on the camera, I'm not sure. Okay. Take another paper towel. Just buff it up. And then what I do is take another piece of kitchen towel and apply again. And keep working that in. Really, apart from the safety aspect, I went out and bought in the very beginning a big lot of rag, a bundle of rags, and of course when you're working nearer to the chuck, there's always a danger of the rag catching and dragging your hands into the chuck and doing you quite a bit of nasty damage. But not only the safety aspect, if you use a paper towel, if it gets caught it's just going to break. I find that the result of burnishing or polishing, call it what you will, on the lathe is much improved if you use a paper towel. Because after all, paper is made of wood, so you are giving it a good burnish, if you like, with a paper towel. So safety and a better result. You can see there, that's a lovely finish. I mean, that will dry a little bit more obviously, but that's a nice finish, brings out the grain, and it's nice and hard as well, which gives a bit of protection, but it's rather a pleasing finish. compressor. Never mind, it'll come in time. We've got the bandsaw now, so that's the most important thing, I think. And we'll see how that goes. Right, next grit will be 320 and then 400. So we'll come back when we finish. Sanding's now completed up to 400 grit. And again, take the towel and put the sanding sealer on and rub it well in. Okay, and let that dry, and then as we did on the inside of the lid, take it down with 0000 wire wool, another coat of sanding sealer, and then apply the wax. So when I've done the sanding sealer bit, I'll come back. But now I've done the sanding sealer part of it, we get some wire wool again and the wax and put it on the lid. Just keep working it in nice and gently, not too much pressure. There is our lid, all finished, and I think you'd agree it's a nice finish. Right, so the tenon is right, we don't want any deeper than that, and we don't really want to sand that now because otherwise you'll make it too loose. So we'll make the mark that I like to make with regards to where the inside is going to be. Now there's two options here, you see. You can either hollow this out, but I think on this occasion what I'm going to do is use a Forstner bit. So I'm going to put my Jacob's chuck into my tailstock, and I'm going to use a Forstner bit to drill the hole to the depth that I require. So that's what I'm going to do next. Now because of the depth of this, I'm going to use the brush on the inside just to get a good coating in there. Make sure nothing's missed out. Do the edges as well. Okay, what I decided to do in the end, when I'd finished shaping this, the lid was a little bit proud, so I put the lid back on again and sanded the whole thing again, you know, the lid as well, to meld that in with the body. I've given it 2 coats of sanding sealer like I did on the inside of the lid, taken that off with 0000 wire wool. I've given it 1 coat of wax with wire wool, and I'm about to give it 1 more coat of wax just with a bit of paper towel, and that should do it. So I'll just turn it on. And there we have it. I think you can see the depth of shine there. It's really nice, really good, and there's no raising, or it fits in rather nicely. There, I'll just take that off with a chisel, give it a light sanding, and finished. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. I'll put a photograph of the finished piece up at the end, and have a very Merry Christmas everybody, and don't forget to subscribe. Cheers now.